Hi, ladies. I'm finally back. I've been thinking about making a video for so long. I started this channel called She like 6, 7 months ago. I don't know, back when masks were becoming a thing, and I made kind of fun of it. That's the only video I got done. But honestly, I wanted to ask you, what is it that you're looking for? Like, think about it for a minute. What are you looking for? Over 3 years ago, I started on a new journey. I got a divorce, separation leading to divorce. And so I moved back up here and I started that journey, not even aware, he's butting in here, not even aware that I had started that journey, kind of. Obviously I was divorced and it was a new thing. But I was kind of rewriting myself in a way. Anyway, so I was at the swimming pool in the summer about a year and a half after I moved, and I had a notebook with me and a book, and I always kind of read or write or just think about things, write down ideas, and I started writing down things I like to do, things I want to do, and I was writing in cursive the word she, just wrote she, and then I was like, she bakes, she cleans, she cooks, she creates, she gardens, she cries, she laughs, she loves. And I was thinking about myself, but also just us in general, and encouraging other women to get stronger and to love who they are, because really that's what that journey became and is really evolved a lot since then, is learning to love myself. And so I created this is where it started, and then I the word she stuck, and it became sharing hope and encouragement. And so I really hope to share with you some of the things I've learned, and like, things will happen, and you don't like it when they happen, but then you get a great lesson from it if you're open to it. And I feel like God has done that in my heart and in my mind so much, where something will happen and it just will feel awful, and it becomes something amazing. And believe me, I have that story. Stacy, you know firsthand how bad that was, and a few others do know firsthand how bad it was for me to become the woman I am today. And so the other day, I was sitting at my dining room table, kind of upset because my teenager doesn't always think I'm all that. Go figure. And I don't know what it was that was so unique, but it's like God just spoke to me. Proverbs 31:25. I didn't know exactly where it was, so I looked it up, but it is, I'm going to read it to make sure I get it right. She is clothed with strength and dignity. And because I was hurting a little bit, frustrated with how my kid was feeling about me at the moment, and just some of the things that were going on, but I wasn't losing it this time. And my strength didn't depend on how my kid felt about me at that moment. I'm not calling my kids out at all, as they're just being kids. But so it just gave me so much power. And I thought, wow, I've really come a long way. So I want to share that with you. I really hope to share hope and encouragement through everything. So she is clothed with strength and dignity. And it goes on to say, and she laughs without fear of the future. Actually, I think that's the part that I first thought of, because I don't know what's coming. And right now, things look a little scary, as most of the time they can. Especially with teenagers, you don't know what's going to happen. And in our lives in general, we go through things and it's scary. And that was what came into my head. She laughs without fear of the future. And it just gave me so much peace. And then I looked it up, and so this is kind of, I think, going to become my mantra for my She channel. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. So I want to share with you real quick one small little lesson, and I hope to do that on a regular basis, something that can stick with you like it has with me. I write things down all the time. Some of the stuff we've gone through just is a little overwhelming, and it's frustrating, and I'm not going to expose it per se. If you know me, you probably know what's going on, or I might share it later, but we got to kind of get through it first. And so I'm in the midst of this, and it hit me. Things get messier before they get clean. So, I don't know if that was a revelation from God or not. I think it might have been a little bit of a thought that the Spirit gave me, but may or may not, but it came. It was, like, have you ever cleaned out a closet that really was long overdue for cleaning and it looked atrocious? But the rest of your room looks okay because the door is closed. Well, then you open it and it explodes. Things get messier before it gets clean. And so I'm thinking, okay, things may seem really awful right now, or things are just, more things keep showing up and it just feels yucky, but he's gonna turn it around. So just want to give you some encouragement in that if you're going through something, or something's, you're just having a hard time with whatever it is, with kids, with work, with you, your health, your mindset. That was a big one I went through. Remember that on the other end of that, there's something great, but you've got to be open to that learning, to the possibility of learning from it. So I wanted to share that verse with you, and I wanted to share the idea that things are going to get messy and then they get clean. And honestly, if you really want things to be clean, you got to dig them out, right? I mean, we had a closet in one of our houses back a while ago. Gosh, a good while ago. So the oldest in our family, was my stepdaughter at the time we were married, and she was, I don't know, grade school. Her book bag, we just kind of threw it in the closet, and summer was here. So school had ended and her book bag was in the closet. Kind of forgot it was there. Didn't really do a lot with that closet. So when we went to clean it out, her book bag was in there from the last school year, and it still had her lunch pail in it, and it still had a container with some milk in it. It was gross. So, in all honesty, our closet was not clean, So if you want things to get good, you got to dig out the bad. So if you're going to go through some bad, you're going to get some good. Hang in there. If you have any thoughts on what I'm saying, any questions for me about what I've gone through, I would love to share with you, because I love to encourage other people with what I've gone through. But when I said, what is it that you're looking for? Really, I think looking for peace is the big one for me. It's peace with who I am and peace with who I'm becoming. And that's what I'm hoping that we can all look for together. So maybe for next time, I would like you to think about this. If you have a clear glass and you're going to fill it with something, what are you going to fill it with? It's clear, so you kind of want to fill it with something pretty or something encouraging to you, like maybe wine, I don't know, or just beautiful something you would just really like to fill it with and set it up on a shelf or whatever, and you always want to see it. So give that some thought, and I will remember to touch on that next time I share something with you. Anyway, thank you for taking your time to listen to me, and I hope it encourages some of you. Blessings.